Good morning, everybody. Buenas noches, buenos dias. I appreciate y'all. I want to say real quick during the time of this recording, time of making this stream, shall I say, it was exactly 11 days, 11 years, and 11 days to the date of the accident in the Straits of Hormuz that I refer to having triggering moments to. Um, and then honestly, I'm gonna drop this video on the day, August 12th, 2023, when it comes out. God bless y'all. For shiggity. Hey, for sure. I have emerged. First off, I wanted to state this. Everybody has their stressors, i.e. their triggers. Alright, real quick. I'm talking to this guy because this whole location, I didn't even really know exists. It's nighttime because I was doing a find the bandit trial thing, search for that person, and then it had me shooting all around the city. And because I was just in a mode to pick fights to get back into the rhythm of understanding because I just got my drive system. That's the real big thing about this video in particular, this particular situation right now, Street Fighter game wise. For people who know, the drive system is the enhanced version of the moves, and it really changed the way I'm playing the game right now. That just hit that point. Hitting this point though, when I saw that young man, the sailor with the cap on, with the sailor hat, with the illegal red, blue stripe around the white part, but it's a fire hat, and I wanted it. I looked at it and said, I'm not even doing that mission no more. I'm trying to get this hat. So I was just trying to learn drive reversal and get down drive reversals, which is cool. I kind of got it. It's just I'm trying to learn to do it in this situation. I digress, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm just explaining the video game side of the video real quick, because I'm not going to be explaining this too long. Because honestly, when this was going on, I didn't have a mic on. I did mic up when I had in the full stream video. That's 3 hours. I posted that, but I didn't mic up when I got to this area because it was just sailors and stuff, and I was just trying to just play, man. Like I was. Now get back to what I was saying. Everybody has their stressors, excuse me, their triggers, and these words sound bad when you use them. But everything needs context, and regardless, you can't take it as being bad with the context it's given to. Hence this context. This game isn't a very serious game, I realize, and I like it for that. It's meaning like it's not like just not a serious game, but the things they say, the things they do, but they have a lot of realism in here, and it keeps me attached to the lore for sure. Like Ken's Masters, I don't even know what that means. Ken must be rich, because I be seeing a lot of Ken stuff. But Ken keeps playing this homeless construction guy thing that he got going. I don't know the lore behind that. But I'm over here now to where it's a pier, and I like piers in video games. It's very bright, colorful, It's a cool thing, and I love how they just have stages all over, everywhere. When you pick a fight with somebody, it's like a brand new stage that's available. I love that. So that's really cool, because that's about the same place you pick the fight at with them too. I like that. But I wasn't saying that during this point, because I'm like, I know I gotta fight this CEO right there, him right there, and I want to get his hat. And I was like, okay. Throughout the video, throughout this little section, I realized that other people have it, but here's just the easiest way to get it for me, because I didn't know how to do 10-hit combos or 6-hit combos, whatever. Let me get to the good meat potatoes of the video. It's a video game. I enjoy playing it. If you still made it to this point after listening to me, there's gonna be a point in the video, in this little talk, where in this video, should I say, not in the talk, 'cause I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna stop talking before it's all done, and just have you see it, because I really don't want to talk for the whole time. I'll just sit here and watch. I was enjoying the game itself when it was happening, just sitting there thinking to myself. Because the last time I even said it to myself in IRL, not on the stream, but so I wasn't mic'd up. But I was like, my wife was sitting there. I'm like, man, the last time I remember looking at a game that just made me just think back, like a game that made me do it. I already do it on my own, but a game that made me do it was Call of Duty: Modern Warfare. When they had that the ship scene, I like that scene was very very detailed. And when we got into a collision, it was chaotic. It was in the middle of the night. It was dark, just red lights everywhere, and I wasn't in my department. That's where I'm. This is real big. Last time I wasn't in my department, I was in a bad. Wasn't where I was supposed to be. I was where I was supposed to be. I just wasn't attached to them at that time. And I just feel I could have helped prevent that, because man, I was tired of my leadership, man, and the things that they was fake wanting to do or not wanting to do, regardless of what. And I see that still a problem in the military now. They can't even get recruits. You know, I'm telling people not to join. I will continue to tell people not to join. You know, the leadership there is just fickle, honestly. Not all of it. It ain't all of it. It's just they got like this whole club system thing going on, and you can get X'd out like that, and your life done. Your life done. Because I remember I was at my 3.5, close to 4 year mark. I had to do another 6 months because I owed the military some time. But they had I remember being there, trying to think, and around that point, and I'm just saying, like, I do want to re-enlist, I do, but I'm like, this command ain't making, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling this. I like the small ships. I like what they about. But this particular group of people, not all of them, not all, just a certain select group of people, I was just not feeling it. And I was like, I'm not getting it. They not getting me to understand why we being, you know, Russian quals, Russian different things to get things done. All right, so now as I'm speaking, I realize, okay, so I'm running all the way to, I'm gonna say this real quick. Right here to the right, not to the where that first white boat is, I'm gonna speak, because I'm gonna just get to the meat and potatoes of it. Right there where that first white boat is, there's a girl, a young lady, a young sailor, a young black sailor. And she starts talking about the repairs and how she's like the science checking up her car out. So she's like, the engine fluid is good, the brake fluid. She named all these regular like parts, and then she just makes sure everything had to be part. You know, she was adamant about making sure it had to be there. So I was standing there for a second, just thinking to myself, just looking at that, because I'm like, I'm big on that, and that's like with anything. You know, you play. That's what people that play Jeopardy, you know, a little bit of everything type thing. Look at this. I'm just sitting there listening to her, and I'm just like, man, this is something I know, and I'm just like, and something that I really care, and something that changed my life. So when people they go back to the triggers and their things, people, it could be a mother, it could be a parent or something like that, it could be a guardian, or it could be an event. Whatever it is, something that changed your life, and I mean, and it's in a way where I'm trying to like not, but it's just so obvious for me, but not very clear for others. There's colleges that change kids' life where they say they get memories of events, of traumatic events, of hazings and stuff like that in college. Of course, I went through that in the military. Of course, a lot of people went through that in the streets, whatever. Everybody had their thing. Also, there's another thing too. I fought anybody that had a character face on it, like how he has God right there. I don't care who it is, I'm fighting you because you automatically gonna give me an upgrade for it. Even though I don't have God or locks, so I don't know why I didn't fight him. I forgot what I fought her for. I don't know, but I'm still thinking about my shame, staring at it. But then it's something that also the video's gonna get to a point where I leave this area, and I think I leave this area and go back to my new little favorite spot to shop. The spot outside of the it's like a dojo area, like an indoor dojo. And there's a young lady out front, and she sells like the little buffers and vitality buffers. And I go to her and get the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is the cheapest experience boost with like the most minimum type of vitality boost. But then there's another one that's like 900 of the zenny, and it gives you a lot of vitality boost, and it gives you the same amount of experience boost. That's one of my favorite little perks now. The defense one, and the one that boosts up your experience. I didn't want to even explain all this FS6 stuff. I just wanted to more so get explained what I was, talking about with triggers. And I don't like using the word triggers, but it's just a word that most people can relate to. I need to get my vocabulary up. But I just wanted to get to what made me think about it. Because I didn't really want to talk this long. Because when I was playing, you see it, it's over an hour long. I was having a good time in this game. Especially with the draw system. I'm trying to add that in, figure that out. I still need to just learn my moves. But I'm trying drive system just to, hit people harder. And, get that little flash frustrating because it does look good and it feels good every time you get it off. See those little kicks that ain't kicking nobody? I was learning that too. Them little kicks is crazy. Like when you, cause I'm in classic mode. When you hitting them light attacks, they don't do nothing. Like them light attacks do nothing. So I told myself yesterday, not on this stream, but I told myself yesterday that when I'm playing, I gotta hit medium. Like always send out medium. And if I do light attacks, do light, like just standing attacks or crouching attacks. Or not ones that's attached to like a move or something like that, because they don't do anything. Like the air throws or whatever those is called, air slashes. When you do that with the light attack, nothing comes out. You can stand close to him. He won't even get scratched or razor to hit with a flash or nothing. Nothing comes out. That little kick he does, like a little spin kick. It's very interesting how that works, and I'm gonna just figure out how to incorporate that into my game if I can time it right. Because I could maybe get that to like be fancy moving or something. I don't know, but I could use it for something eventually. But anyway, but once the young girl, I think that happens toward the end too. Once I go to the shop that I was telling you about too, so you really won't. I won't be talking about time that point happen. I'll be fast forwarding through that part. But when I talk to the young lady, and she does mention those words, she says that she started talking to safety. Like, and I that's when I start getting like back in my head. I'm like, man, I remember this, and I'm just like, I've always wanted. I'm still like that to this day, still like that to this day. That's what makes PTSD. That's what makes you change. That's what my sister told me. I should have said this in the beginning of the video. My sister told me a few years ago, I'm just not the same. I was more of a outgoing, fun person. I even said this. I said this to so many people since she told me this. It took me years to say it though, but I had to realize, like, man, if I want some help from this, I gotta start talking about it. If I want to actually better myself too, I gotta start admitting it, talking about it too. Even if I'm saying it to myself, you understand that what that meant to me, because that did mean something to you when she told me that. So I was like, damn. But yeah, I'm not the same, and it's due to the military. It's due to the events, being over there, off the coast of Iraq. Going through canals. You got, it's like from here to your local corner store. If you could just stand at that corner store, go about one house down, turn around, look at the corner store. Those are Iranian guards with guns, and they're all on the border. It's like one every house, and it's daytime. It don't matter what time of day, they're out there. And it's on the outside, and you're just going through a little canal. Yeah. And they're looking at you, and you're looking at them. You don't see their faces, you just see them big ass guns they holding. They're standing there. It's like a levee. They're standing there. That hit different when you see that. You ain't up there playing topside, you ain't up there laughing and doing all that silly stuff. But remember, again, this is 2012. I don't know. I heard the military doing some weird stuff now too, but it's a lot more phones and stuff too. Back then we had the phone. I had a phone. I wasn't on the internet. I had my iPad. And I was taking pictures when I was in port, whatever certain things. I took pictures of the damages and stuff like that, and that's it. Now I lost all that stuff because all that stuff got deleted, which I'm so hot about. But it's cool though. It really is cool because I miss having those pictures. I was in such a great shape. I wanted to take. I had screenshots of my workout. I still have my book though. That's why I thank God I still have that. But I wish I had my photos though. I have some of the messages I saw from me and my wife back and forth, me and her, from the ship account to my personal account. I wish I'd have sent my pictures through there. Didn't do that. I was just so focused on the job. Whatever it was I was doing, I was focused on that job. I'm telling you, I was focused on it. Not whatever it was I was doing. Like whatever it is I am doing in my life, I'm focused on it. And that was like that before the military, but it got enhanced with the military. I wasn't playing with that. I didn't take that for granted. But most images in there right there. Then there's another young man that's a few toward the lighthouse. He was talking as well, and he was talking about safety too. He was talking about this parts that underneath the ship that we definitely have to check that people don't think about. And I mean the lines they say in games are so true, but these are like depending on whose experience is what. They're like you can have a comment to say about it, and that was one too. That's like a clear thing to me, but it's like man, just hearing it again, it's like so true. because I remember applying to be a diver out here to learn how to do that. Because I'm like, man, I'll get into anything maritime just because I had experience with the water and the ocean and boats and stuff like that and vessels. Like how much my mom does right now. She's into vessels right now because of me. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I like it. It's something I don't mind for the time being. But yeah, I appreciate it when he said that too, and I was just sitting here like that. I should get in the mic and just share something real quick. But I ain't even plan on doing this because I'm like this version, this way right here is different. Recording myself, I like this. But basically, this whole time right here, I spent the whole time trying to make sure I got drive reversal down and just building my experience and fighting all the people there just to see who I could get the cap from. And I've just been wearing that hat ever since I changed the color to the fake blue one with the white stripe. But I finally had a showdown with him, and I was calling him the boss, which he is, like the boss, he's the big dude. You know, even on the ship, the biggest dude is really the boss, which at that time, on my ship, and even in my both my commands, the big dude was not even the highest rank. They're both enlisted, but at the same time, they give so much respect to the size you are, like. And usually you're just a good-hearted person too. You put all that time, that discipline into your body, you're probably a good person. Not a very. I've met anyway. I mean, a lot of people that was in a really good shape, and they had me in a really good shape. When I first moved here, I was 178 pounds when I got the military. 178 pounds. I saw my paperwork when I got out, and then now I'm like 218, floating all the way back and forth from 203 to 218. I'm gonna probably keep getting bigger because I'm working on muscle mass right now, so we'll see how that goes for sure. And I'm working towards it. Keep my mind going. That type of stuff keeps you going. Now, if you've been here the whole time, I really appreciate you because right now I'm about to get into another thing. Just real quick. Being active is the best thing for the body and the mind. Like for sure. If you're thinking too much, whatever, go do something. I really do mean that. Do something that you like. That sounds easier said than done, but I mean, if you got a hard time, it's anything that you like to do, get up and go do it. You gotta then give yourself the credit for getting up and going to go do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Math. Oh, okay. My dog right here. I'm about to go walk up real quick and give me the signal. But yeah, so I fought him now, and I think I lost, but I'm trying to think if I lost or not. Yeah, I think I did a little. I was just trying to get the driver version to understanding that. How did I get to fight him again? Did I leave and make it reset? I don't know what I did. I left and then so long of time I was able to come back and fight him again. I really don't know. I just know I was ready to fight him and try and get it done. I ain't beat him now because I left and came back. Yeah, but this is so good to share. I like sharing this my experience again. My experience. You get up, pick a camera up, pick a microphone up, pick a book up, pick a pencil up, write it down. You can do the same. Stop. Don't mess with stuff. You can do the same thing. Put your pride to the side, do the same thing. Show the world the story. Don't hate. Show the world your story. We all have stories. Everybody out there can relate. This is a good thing for me too to speak. I've been doing this for years on YouTube in very different ways on the internet. Putting out good energy. Getting it there, 100% getting it back, getting blessed back in my life. Thankfully. I appreciate the time, everyone. Please, this is like one of my favorite videos right now of the song. Because I really remember sitting here thinking about, should I turn on the mic and just start talking right now? I was gonna clip out that little section too. It's only like 2 minutes long when I talk to that young black girl, and then I walk over like to that dude, to the other young sailor. There's a young white sailor, young man, and he mentioned the whole of the ship and checking that. It's only like within 2 minutes when that part happened. I was gonna clip that out and speak just for that time. But look, I'm talking for 18 minutes now almost. And it really feels good to mention it, like I said. And that's it. That's it. Toward the end of this, the way I ended it, I'll give you this part. There's a section where you got this little drill. They have little part-time jobs in this game. And the part-time jobs are basically getting up your hand-eye coordination with the game. Like, so like there's a drill that they have a board breaking one where you have to just aim and hit the board at certain places, certain heights. certain crouches or standing. It's really cool. In the beginning, I didn't like it. They have a piece of one which like at the bottom section one, which I don't have to hang at one yet, and this new one which I've seen the map for a while, but I finally was able to get to this area. Is the basketball one, and you can parry or whatever the basketball. So you're gonna see me at the end. I just put a little bit more extra footage of me walking around talking to the people. Um, and just reading their information. See, now I'm trying to fast forward it because this is where I left that area. Um, and I just started doing other stuff, and I'm gonna come back though. But yeah. Once I get to talking to the basketball dude, you're gonna see me do one parry in this one, the video at the end. So really, it's about like maybe 10 minutes at the end that I don't know. I think I should have kept but took off because it's like an hour video. But I just wanted to add a little bit more to what I was doing afterwards to this video to let people know that I didn't come right back to that sale because I literally stayed there just for that hat. That piece right there is nice. That reminded me of playing Ghost of Tsushima, and I had found a headband that's at the top of this abandoned building in this burnt down abandoned city that I really love rocking. I was like, it was at the very top. You had to climb inside the building, but it was on the beams and stuff, and the support beams, like the structure and the inside of it, toward the point of it. And I really like the way that looks, since I ain't never seen none of that color or whatever. Cause you find stuff all the time and go Tsushima, but it was like certain stuff I wanted to wear that I feel like I ain't seen in nobody video stream that I ain't seen. Some of that match with some of the stuff I had. One of the best games I like ever. But I'm about to get up off here. I appreciate y'all time for listening. I really do. This felt good to share. It really did. It's one of my favorite videos. And I'm gonna probably be sharing this one out a lot and referring back to this one to a few people throughout life. So, that before, talk about things and let people know it's okay to still talk about it because you still think about it. How you manage it. How I first started thinking about it 10 years ago is not the same how I'm thinking about it today. And that's due to a lot of different things. Having more clarity, having more, respectfully, the conversation that these things matter. These things matter. These things matter. Fight for what you earn for it. If you earn something, fight for it. It's just that simple. And whatever field you're in, if you put that love and that passion into it, you put that time into it. People don't understand that. People don't respect that. You put that time into it. That's something that could have, like we talked about in the beginning, it could have went south. I could have enlisted and got kicked out, and then all that would have been gone. Because that's what I was feeling when I was at that 3.5 year mark. That's what I was kind of feeling. Because I'm like, man, this place is going to get me kicked out. I already had with the bass arguing with the same CO that almost got some of us killed. Come on now. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. That same dude right now, I saw him on LinkedIn, is doing government stuff, but he ain't doing that with the military. He was cool. I'm gonna get up out of here. Cause they stink. They Putin and stuff. Alright, God bless.
Giving up already? Oh, that's right.
What are you looking at?
way.
Sure you can!
Here they are!
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Sure you can!
Yeah.
Take this! Spinning a good kick!
Wait! Where are you going?
Spinning good kick!
You're not all that. You're not all that.
Air strike!
Hey.
The showstopper! Air slasher! This! Air slasher! That's the way.
yes. Ah, yes.
Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
Seriously?
What? No, just hold on.
Why me? Masters!
Ho ho!
More! You can do it!
Yeah!
Almost got him! That's the way!
Yeah!
Left, more! Keep it up!
Yes!
Like that, yeah!
Nice! Impressive!
That's the way! You can do it!
Yeah!
Almost got him! More! That was good.
Now that's how it's done!
That's
Hey there.
Thanks. Which one should I get?
That's right.
Shoryuken! Got them! Where's your safe gear? Shoryuken! I've got this! I'm the strongest! What? Spinning bird kick! Fight! Touch! Dead!
Right. Hey.
Game over! Is that it? Game over! Is that it? Game over!
You're lazy.
Game over!
Fell for it.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
Yo! Good to hear. Ball block blitz.